Boeing rolled out its first 747 at its Everett, Washington plant in 1968. The jumbo jet, as it became known, quickly revolutionized air travel for the world. But last week we learned its days are numbered. And here is Chris Van Cleve.
July has been a tough month for fans of the 747. The economic fallout of the coronavirus made this the final landing of a Qantas 747 after nearly 50 years of service. Just days earlier, British Airways grounded its entire 747 fleet. And Wednesday, Boeing announced it'll fill the final order for the iconic jet dubbed the Queen of the Skies in 2022.
There's a bit of me on every one of those airplanes. And so it's kind of an odd feeling to see that phasing out. Kind of traumatic in a way.
We talked to Boeing employee Paul Chamberlain in 2017 for CBS Sunday Morning. He'd worked on the 747 line for 27 years.
Every time it takes off, I get goosebumps to think that something this big, something this awesome, just lifted off.
In 1966, Pan Am asked Boeing for the biggest airliner ever. Starting from scratch and nearly bankrupting the company, Boeing's humpback double-decker jumbo jet made its first flight less than 3 years later.
Your airline wasn't an airline unless you had a 747.
Boeing historian Michael Lombardi in 2017.
Because of its size, because of the economy, because of its range, it made flying affordable.
The 747's 4 engines carried the space shuttle across the country and 5 U.S. presidents around the world.
Hi, good morning.
We were there in November 2017 when United's final 747 left San Francisco for Honolulu, retracing its original United route 47 years earlier. Thomas Lee was there at the beginning.
Why was it so important for you to be here today for this flight?
Well, having been on the first flight of the 747, naturally it's a wonderful opportunity to be on the last flight.
While its passenger days are dwindling, 747s will fly for years to come as freighters and as the new Air Force One. 5 decades later, the final chapter in this Queen's reign. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Washington.